Hey guys, TomatoGrass coming at you for another flipper battle. So this is, I think, the fourth flipper battle we've done now, right? We've done the Getaway, then we did the Joust on Medieval Madness, we did Monster Bash, 3-team bash, and now we're just doing another free-for-all on the Addams Family. And joining me, as always, are my friends ChalataLove and Scoaljo. How are you guys doing?
I'm doing great. Good to see you guys.
So we've been we've been on a break for a while. We just did the first episode of the Wizard Room on Monday, the first one in months. And this is going to be the first flipper battle that we're doing in months now, too. And it would have been nice to do that team battle like we did, because I think that worked out really well when we did the Monster Bash one. And that was really fun when we had 3 teams and y'all were captains. Scoaljo, what did you think of that three-team head-to-head action?
I thought it was great. It was a lot of fun. My team got whooped, but I still had a great time. So if that tells anybody how much fun this is, then please join up, guys.
That's right. Yeah, ChalataLove. If anybody knows anything about those battles as far as teams go, it'd be this guy, because every time we did a team, this guy's teams won. I was about to have to start handicapping.
Yep.
It's true, man. It happens, but it's all about the team. I had a great team, so I mean,
so we'll hopefully get another one of those going. But as of right now, while we're trying to get everything revved up, let's just dive head first and go into just the regular free for all thing. So if you guys aren't familiar, and I know there's people that aren't familiar, because what was it on Discord the other day? The one guy was like, "What's a flipper battle?" Like just totally blunt, just like he had no idea what it was. Guys, a flipper battle. I even put myself full screen so I can explain this. A flipper battle, okay, is something that I came up with. Okay, this is a TomatoGrass tournament. It has nothing to do. You're not going to see it on AtGames. They're not posting about it. You're not going to go on a Pinball FX or see anything about it. It's just me running something. What it is I pick a game that's multi-platform. So if you have an AtGames 4K, or you play on Pinball FX VR, or just Pinball FX, or you have VPX, you can probably play in whatever game I select. So like the first one was the Getaway. That's across all the systems. Then we did Medieval Madness, Monster Bash. And this week, tonight, in about 25 minutes, we're going to do the Addams Family. So if you have an AtGames 4KP, Pinball FX VR, the game on your phone, the game on your iPad, however people are playing, if you have the game, you can play. The way that it works is you play the game, and I'll even bring up the little, I'll bring up the play field and I'll put the guys back on here too. The way that it works is there's a QR code there on the screen, okay? There's also in the description of this video, there's a link. You go there after you play the game. It'll say, hey, submit your score. And what you do is you just take a picture of your score, you put your name down, and you submit your score. And then what we normally do to keep the integrity up a little bit is include a validation code. So you guys can see, well, you two can't see, but everybody that's watching the stream can see the validation code tonight is 20. So get out your notepads, get out your pen and paper, write down the number 20 on it, okay? Because when you go to take a picture of your score, you just hold that up next to the score, like a little post-it note that says 20, and I know that you played it tonight. Okay? ChalataLove, how's that sound? Sound fair?
Sounds good. Sounds great. Sounds easy.
And Scoaljo, what about you? I mean, I think that's pretty straightforward, don't you think?
Absolutely. Easy enough. Sounds great.
Yeah, and there are like a lot of there's no frequently asked questions, but in the description of this video, of this stream, there is a little description of what goes into it. Pinball FX VR players, I still would like you to do the clock thing. If you can't do it, tonight's a free for all, which is just for fun. If you can't get it to work, then don't worry about it. But it would definitely be good practice for you Pinball FX VR players. If you have played before, try to do that timer thing again where you can put the number 20 on there. And if you don't have any idea what I'm talking about, go to the description of the video. It tells you right there. It says, hey, if you're playing VR, do this. If you don't do it tonight, I'm not too concerned about it, because what we would normally do is, like on a team battle, the winning team would get prizes. We're doing this free for all, especially tonight. This is more for fun. We're gonna spin a wheel at the end to everybody, and we're gonna enter everybody that put in a score, and whoever the wheel lands on is gonna get a $50 Amazon card. So just one person's gonna get an award. But hey, that's pretty cool, right? But yeah, the winner gets the glory. Now, Scoaljo, if you can put up 1 billion points again, that would probably be pretty good. Wouldn't you want that glory?
That would be pretty fantastic. I'm not counting on it again tonight, but I'm going to go for it. So we'll see what happens.
Yeah, if you guys don't know what we're talking about, we played this. What was it, on Monday or
Monday?
Tuesday?
Monday.
Yep.
And I got 500 and some million. ChalataLove got close to 500 million, and then Scoaljo got over 1 billion in only a half hour too. That's one of the great things about this competition, because one thing I didn't mention is that this is a timed competition, guys. There will be a timer on the screen. Once that starts, then you can start playing, submitting your scores, what have you. But once that timer hits 0, I cut it off. You're done. Like, that's the end of the tournament. So whoever wins will have won after that 90 minutes. It's an hour and a half. So we're going to hopefully get the game started around 6:30 Central Time, 7:30 Eastern. And then you got an hour and a half. So it'll be around that hour. I guess it's 9 Eastern Time, 8 Central Time is when it will end. So we did go into how to play this game on Monday, but we'll just do a little brief overview. You're just going. It's a Pat Lawler game. You're trying to get the rooms. ChalataLove, what would you say? Like, if somebody had never played this game before, how do you go through the rooms?
Basically, you are hitting the middle center ramp that kind of loops back around and comes back out to your right flipper. And you can either try to hit the chair that's lit up. There's like a little light on the side. Once that light is lit, you can hit the chair to start a mode, which is one of the rooms on the table. You keep doing that to light the modes. Once you've lit them all, you go into the wizard mode.
Yep. And the wizard mode on this game is it's Tour of the Mansion. It's worth 50 million. And the one thing about this game is you want to get that. You don't want to drain right before you get that, because that can, who knows how many points. Scoaljo, who knows how many points your 1.1 billion could have been like on your you could have had an extra ball there at the end because you drained right before you got to the end of the mansion.
Yep.
But how many times do you remember how many times you actually got through the mansion on that game? I can't imagine. It wasn't that many.
No, I don't remember. I think it was 3. If I remember. Was 3. Yeah, I think it was only 3. So it wasn't that many. It was a half-hour game, so it was 29 minutes.
Yeah, and it's crazy because when I played my game where I got like 570 million, it was like 28 minutes. So yeah. It's like this game, even a really great game, is not going to take you 45 minutes. You could do a lot of damage in a half hour. So when you're coming into a tournament like this, where it's 90 minutes, you say you can really get 3 games, like 3 good games. Like if you played the whole game and you just didn't take any breaks, you could probably get 3 good games. Wouldn't you say, ChalataLove? And
yeah, I think that's a pretty good rating on how many tables, how many games that you could play on that in that allotted time. Now, I don't know, man. 30 minutes would probably, on a regular day for me on this table, I could probably get 10 to 15 games in.
And that's the thing about this tournament style in particular, as opposed to going to like an arcade and playing in a tournament, or when we did Battle of the Streamers, where you only got 3 games and that was it. The time was different. This is different. This is time. So if you play the first game and you're on ball 3 and you're only like 2 minutes in, dude, just go ahead and you can just restart the game. Nobody's over your shoulder going, oh, he restarted, this score doesn't count now. No, that's not how it works. This is who's going to get the best score in 90 minutes. And I just think it ups the pressure a little bit, I guess. Especially, I don't know if you guys really noticed this too much, but like in those last couple ones, man, I'm sure everybody was getting into a point where you watch that timer get down to like a half hour and you're like, I don't have time to like if you were playing this game and you had 600 million and you had 21 minutes left, you'd be like, I just don't have enough time.
Yeah.
So,
yeah,
definitely. Everybody who's playing this is probably going to cross that bridge, but for everybody that does that, maybe you got 15 minutes left and you are at like 400 million, you're looking at a good game and you're like, I'd actually have enough time here to finish this game. So who knows? But guys, this is going to be fun. Scoaljo, we're all going to be watching to see if you can get 1 billion points again. But I mean, that's a tough ask, because I know when we played on Monday and I got that almost 600 million, I was like, I'm pretty sure that's going to be good enough to win. And then and it wasn't. But
that might have been a once in a lifetime game for that. You never know. That was a tough. That's a tough table. So
I even said that like right after you did it, right before we did our discussion. I told everybody, I said not so much a once in a lifetime thing, maybe, but probably a once in like owning this, like playing on like this platform, this machine. You might never beat that on your 4K. That might be your 4K score. We don't know. Maybe tonight you get number 1 on the back class. I don't know.
We'll see.
We're gonna be watching you. We're gonna be watching ChalataLove as well. So Scoaljo and ChalataLove are kind of like the 2 like headliners of this streaming, but we do have a couple other people that are going to be streaming this as well. And it's all for fun. And when hopefully we'll try to get started here in the next 5 minutes, because then we can get done 10 minutes before the hour. And we'll have time to spin that wheel, and we can hopefully wrap up the show before we get 2 hours in. But ChalataLove. Yeah. Since we're not going to go into like total in-depth strategy on this game, how about this? If you had one piece of advice to somebody playing this game, what would you tell them?
Try to keep that ball in play as long as possible.
Wow! Wow! What a stage! What a wise man that is over there. You want to keep the ball alive? I would have never thought. I'm just busting your balls, bro.
Hey, I kept it sweet.
I get it though, because this game, like you said during the last stream, that this game is a quarter eater. Like it's like when you play it in real life, like. They designed this. It's designed hard. It's not designed to be a game where you're going to play it for an hour. You're going to play it in real life. You might play it for a couple minutes, a couple seconds.
No ball saves. I mean,
there's no ball saves. You do get the extra balls on this platform, but you might not get to a point where you end up getting to the extra balls. Who knows? Scoaljo, if you had one piece of advice, what would you say?
Actually, it kind of expands on ChalataLove's tip, is take safe shots in this table. There's a lot of shots that can go really awry on Addams Family. So take safe shots that you're comfortable hitting.
Absolutely. It's a lot of love. I was just busting your balls.
I
just thought it was really funny because I was like, man, that's kind of like it's almost like asking a politician how they're going to fix the economy, and they're just like, well, we just gotta have more money. It's like, oh, okay, I guess that makes sense.
Just go make more money.
Anyways, guys, we will get started here. I'm like I don't have 50 million different videos and sound bites and everything. This was kind of just thrown together, Like I know that the last Monster Bash flipper battle, it was a pretty big production, but it was kind of a double-edged sword though, because it was I went in really deep and I wanted to make it awesome, and I kind of had a lot of issues. Tonight I'm just keeping it super simple. I'm still going to be here with y'all talking the whole time, narrating. I love doing this because I don't have to play and I get to talk and like explain what's going on and just hang out with you guys. But it's not going to be a huge production, but it will be fun. At the end of the day, this is going to be fun to watch. So you two guys, thank you for doing this little discussion here. You guys go ahead and close this, get your streams ready, and then make sure you have my stream up. And I'm just going to say, get ready, get set, go, and start the timer.
Sounds good.
And then you guys just play as if you're on camera the whole time.
Good luck, gentlemen.
Awesome. Good luck, guys.
Good luck, guys. So I will put myself full screen. So anybody else who is streaming, same instructions. Okay. It would be good to have me up on the side or something so that you know when we start. You don't really have to though, as long as you know when we start. But just play the entire time. Like if you're on camera and streaming, play the entire hour and a half as if you were on camera. Because at any point, I might go to you. I might go to like over there. I have two people up at the same time. It would just be nice if everybody was playing the entire time. So that way, if I go over to you, it's not like, they're waiting. They're waiting for me to put them on. No, don't wait for me. Not saying that you can't take a break. I mean, if you got to take a break, go take a break. I'm not saying I'm not going to chain you to your 4K and say play, but just don't be like waiting. Like when's TomatoGrass going to put me on? I don't know. I don't know when I don't know. So not that anybody's ever done that, but I'm just letting y'all know. So we do have like 4 or 5 people that are going to be playing. And at any point in the night, if you go to the Discord, okay, in the channel description, not even the channel description, the video description for this stream, if you go to that description, there is a link for the Discord if you're not in there. If you are in the Discord and say you want to start streaming, like Ben, if you're watching and you're like, dude, I'm gonna do that and I'm gonna stream it too. Just go ahead and put your URL in the Discord. I can put it on here. I can try my best. It's not guaranteed, but I can try to put you on here. Okay, it's not rocket science, especially because this setup that we have today is a lot more simple than like the Monster Bash one, right? That was a huge production. Shout out to ChalataLove. Go over to his channel. He's got a merch page, and you can get a beautiful glass like this that will hold your nice, tasty beverage. I was making it at one point, but those were exclusive items. I don't have anybody buying my stuff, so if you didn't get it, that's too bad. Anyways, guys, I'm gonna go through the chat really quick. I will be able to have the chat up as we're playing. I didn't look at the chat while we were talking there because I looked, and I think AshCore had a question, but you guys that have played in this, help each other out, man. If somebody's in the chat going, dude, I don't know what the heck's going on, you guys can help them out. But let's give a shout out to everybody here. AshCore TV. AshCore said he was going to play. He's on Twitch. I do have his Twitch page on here. So once we get going in the tournament, I should be able to bring him up. Good to see you, buddy. The Be Me. Jabba, unfortunately, was not going to be able to play tonight, but thank you for tuning in, Jabba. We got Meckelberg J, J's FJ, Real Creamer, Holly's playing and streaming. I will have her. I already have that all set up. Good to go. Rebecca Oliveras, that's Beckles. That's Beckles' wife, right? So good to see you guys. Hopefully both of y'all are playing. That'd be cool, right? And then, yeah, so good to see all you guys. Wait, there are no breaks in there. Yeah. Well, you know, that's the nice thing about the 4K. I'm telling you what, that was one of the perks of when I got the 4K, man, was the fact that you could pause the game. I loved it. And I know, like, it was actually kind of jarring, like the first couple times I was playing in League and I couldn't pause the game. I was like, son of a bitch, man, that kind of sucks. Not really, but that's the nice thing about this tournament that we're doing tonight, guys. You can pause it, take as much time as you want. You could play one game if you wanted, but let's all be gentlemen and gentle ladies about it, and don't wait till the last 1 minute to submit your score. If you get a big score early, just post it. We're not there, and especially in like tonight, because there's nothing you don't get anything if you win besides the glory. So, not saying anybody's ever done that, and honestly, I wouldn't recommend you to do that either, because there is no grace period tonight. If I do not get your score by that timer hits 0, you're done. She gone. Okay. So what we're gonna do now? Papa Brad in the house. He said he's playing. Let's go, Papa Brad. Hey, if you end up streaming, man, I could put you on. But hey, that's up to you. Yes, perfect. Yeah. You guys, I knew that you were like you guys had the 2 names, but it was like you were on the 1 name. But yes, so yeah, if you just put in when you put in your score, you don't even like yeah, Rebecca. Like you could put in Beckles 2024. You could put in Rebecca. It doesn't matter to me. You guys could do whatever you want as far as that. But I agree with the be me. Set the bar early, guys. You don't have to wait till the end. Put people in the pressure cooker like early, and then that makes it cooler if you have your name at the top of the leaderboard the whole time, because what will happen is while the stream is going, you will have the at least the top 3 players listed, and when it goes to another scene, it might have like the top 5 or 6, but there will always at least be the top 3 listed. So if you put your score in early, they're going to be featured. You're going to have your name on the screen. Wouldn't you want that? I would want that. So yeah, you know what? Don't wait till the end. So what we're going to do now is I'm going to transition to the actual gameplay part. The clock will not be started. Okay, the tournament does not start until I officially say let's go, and you won't even see me on the screen, but you'll hear my voice. So let's go ahead and do this transition really quick. Code that we're going to be using tonight is the number 20. So you'll write down the number 20 and then take a picture of your score with that little piece of paper with the number 20 and submit it through the iScored
app.
Yeah, did you guys get all that? Here, let me turn myself down just a tiny little bit. Yeah, exactly what ChalataLove just said. The code that you have to put on the score is 20, okay? Those who are playing on FX VR, you remember how we did that little clock app and the timer? I would still like you to do that, but if he ends up not being able to do it, then don't worry about it. But the instructions are in the description of this video. And I fixed this timer once already, and now it's doing this crap again. Okay, so it's not started yet. It's not started yet. It's not started yet. I had to do that to fix the timer. Okay. So guys, it's going to be 90 minutes, 1 hour and 30 minutes. All right. And I know that I got the sample user. This live stream is the, hey, you know, isn't this live stream the best? Sample user says so, and I'll get rid of sample user. Okay? But guys, what we're going to do now is we're going to start in 3, 2, 1, start. So you guys can go ahead and begin playing. So let's go ahead and put ChalataLove's audio back on.
I'm here with you guys. So, looks like we should be starting here in just a few seconds. I know he was wanting to try to get this thing done before 9 o'clock, so we had a little bit of time at the 9:30. Looks like we're going, so here we go. And you know what? I completely screwed up and I didn't do
I'll get rid of that test there too.
skill shot like I normally do. That's okay. That might be something that
And what I'm going to be doing tonight is I'm doing all the score approvals on my phone.
So this is what happens. This is completely what happens when I start cold. So, but now that I'm remembering that to do the skill shot, I'll do the skill shot. And
so you guys can see that on the very center of the screen there, we have a QR code, okay? That right there, if you scan that on your phone here, I can even double check it. If you scan that on your phone, it'll go right to the score submission screen for this tournament. It'll say, it'll go right there and you'll type in your name, your score, you'd snap a picture with that code 20 on there, all written on a piece of paper, and you post your score. Then when you go to post it, it's not actually it's gonna say, oh, it's gonna require approval. That'll just send it right to my phone, and then I will check to make sure that, you know, you're telling the truth, right? And nobody, because I could just have it where it just automatically goes up, but then a problem arises of what if somebody says they got 1 trillion points, right? Well, then now I'd have to go in there, like, manually go into the leaderboard and, you know, take it off. And, you know, or what if somebody said they got 1.2 billion? It's like, well, they actually could have gotten that. Then I'd have to go in manually and make sure that they got the picture right. And that just takes a lot more effort than if I just have it constantly coming to my phone and I approve it or not approve it, then that just makes it way easier.
It's not what I wanted to do, but I'll take it because I didn't lose it. Get up there.
I think I had Scoaljo up there.
I think at one point last week I did tilt. Hey, that's our quick multi-ball. So I wonder, do most people... I just don't play with the extra effects on. Sorry. Okay. So, I was just wondering if most people play with the extra effects on or off. I don't like them just because I like the table to be as quote-unquote realistic as possible. But some tables, they look really cool. I will say that Black Knight 2000 Looks really cool. Sounds really cool. Nope. Get up there. Nope. Okay.
Goes on, it really can change the direction of the ball. See, that's just junk. That's ball 3, guys. That's why I'm starting again. I don't have to go through all the putting your name in there and all that other kind of crap. I can just quit, start all over again, and not have to go through all that junk. So by game 3, I'll be ready to go. All right. Well, this is game 3, my friend. And it's not looking too good. I am you know me well, my friend. I am a very slow starter. It takes this old guy a minute to kind of get warmed up, so. Oh. I have no idea what's going on here.
So you guys can welcome to the scene. Here's Holly.
So, hold on.
Not playing.
I gotta get the stream back
We
on
shall
here.
come back to Holly. Nope, there she goes. She's loading it up.
Okay, sorry there. I had to put my score in, so let's try this again. Well, I didn't put it in. I took a picture of it just in case.
Go, man.
So you can see Holly does play on with the visual. The only thing I don't like about the visual extras is it makes those flippers black, and it's hard to see them. And I'm not talking about stream. I'm talking about just playing. That was one of the things that bothered me the most about when I was looking at those
Sounds like I'm doing good.
Those
It's making some noises.
Alice Goes to Wonderland,
Some music's
and
playing.
using the pinball machines. The flippers and rubbers on the flippers were black. Why would they do that? I know that you can change the rubbers and you can make it better, but why was it like that to begin with? I don't know.
Man, I gotta get the ball going. Ball locked for multi-ball. Let's go. See if I can activate the multi-ball. Nope, go right down the middle. Dang it. Every time I get excited, I go down the middle.
Still waiting on that first score submission from somebody, anybody.
Ball locked for multi-ball.
We got a score coming in. Papa Brad
There we
posts
go.
a score of 35 million. Papa
multi-ball.
Brad is on the board. So now what I can do is I can go right to the
a little bit
side.
intimidating, honestly.
I can
Dang it. That multi-ball was very short-lived, but that's okay. Oh, man.
already almost 10 minutes in here, guys.
Oh,
Jabba says, you might just hop onto the VR for a game. I would love that. Wouldn't y'all love that? That would be great.
ooh, up the stairs.
Now, I'm not saying you have to stream Jabba when I'm not asking you to do that. But That'd be great. Just pop in for a game. Why not, right? This game, you know, even a good game, like you said, doesn't take you more than a half hour.
Here we go. Oh, shoot. I didn't even see that one come down. Let's get everybody playing. Come on.
Go, man.
Dang it.
Oh. Let's try it again. I got an extra ball there. If I can get it in that freaking hole, would be nice. Uh-oh. Now I've done it.
We got 2 scores coming in here.
I love the sounds on these, though.
All right, we got a score of 11 million from Ash's
You know
son.
what? I would love to just get the extra ball.
And I'm guessing that 10-5 is you, Ashcore. Let me go ahead back. Let me go back.
Nice. Oh, that would have been
Yes,
sweet.
okay. So Ashcore and his son are playing tonight, guys. Yeah, that's totally right. You
That's
did it
nice.
right. I'm gonna go over to your stream here in a minute. I gotta
Wasn't
make
even
sure I
gonna
get it set
try to
up.
go for
It's
that.
because Twitch is a little different. I gotta make sure I get that set up properly. But I will get you on here in just a second. But you can see that Ashcore and his son have posted and rounded out our top 3 so far. We got 3 people
now
on the
that's
board, guys. I would imagine there's probably around how many people are watching this stream?
Yo.
I would imagine there's probably a dozen people playing.
Damn it.
All right, there's probably going to be a dozen scores in. But we'll see. Never know.
I have bucket full. Get up there.
Okay. All right, so now I will try to see if I can get Ash on.
Man, I am just not hitting this shot, yo. I don't know what's going on. I don't know if I can't see. Jeez.
Ashcore, I'm getting you on there. It's putting up the freaking ads. That sucks, but I'm not really
3
worried
times
about it.
bonus multiplier. That's always a good thing.
But I can definitely have it. I can put that like. Watch this. I can put that like that.
Bounce over.
I can put the timer. I'll find out what that is.
It's like you hit it too early, you hit it too soon, you hit it too late.
Here.
Guess extra ball's not lit anymore. Uh-oh.
All right, I'm about to get Ashcore on here. Here we go. Let's take this out of studio mode, and let's welcome to the scene. Welcome to the scene, Ashcore. Let me make sure I turn that monitoring on so I can hear him. Well, he's not playing, but once he is playing, we'll make sure that we get him on. That's what the scene's going to look like for now. I'll
There.
fix that
Come
up.
on. There we go. Those gremlins be evading you. Dude, I don't know what is going on. Like,
See?
cameras dying. Freaking waterfall. Wow. Dang, my son just got gypped so bad.
It just went,
Yeah, absolutely. That was gremlins for sure.
And get his
That
volume
was
level out,
pretty
too.
wild.
And then I will. trim
Oh
him
my
out of that.
goodness.
because Dad
You
loves
see, it took me no time to get him on here.
Oh, he's got us up. Oh no, that's the wrong camera, my friend.
I got you.
Oh
You got
my
everything.
gosh.
I just need to keep the leaderboard up, so I just put it over your live chat.
This is a hard table. This is a hard table.
Here, I'm gonna go to a different scene really quick. Let's go over to Scoaljo while I fix
Come
up
on.
Ashcore's team.
There we go.
I can do it
There
in
we
studio
are.
mode so that way and you don't see what I'm doing as I'm doing it, right? What kind of cut rate production?
6 million. There we go.
There, that actually looks really good. But we'll stay on Scoaljo for a little bit. Let's see if we got any new scores.
Nice.
We got 2 scores in.
Get in there.
We got
So-
Holly at
so we got that
25,900,000.
Let's try to hit it.
All right, Holly. And then we
Or
also
not.
have
I'm not gonna try to hit it.
Scoaljo put in a score of 254 million. That is going to be the top of the leaderboard right now.
Slow down.
So it must have been the game we just missed.
Tunnel hunt. I'm gonna try to get the one behind the bookcase. There you go.
I gotta hit that with that flipper. Okay, I didn't know it was shooting me a multi-ball.
We got one more score that just came in too. Came from Beckles 2024, 227
So
million.
hard.
227 million from Beckles.
Just went up that ramp.
So far it's a pressure cooker between Beckles and Scoaljo. Let's go ahead
Make
and
it
put
look like we
that
know what we're
score on. All right, look at this. So far we have 6 different participants putting in scores. ChalataLove hasn't put in his score yet, but we got Scoaljo, Beckles, Papa Brad, Holly, Ash's son, and Ashcore.
Now I just don't want to drain.
Let's pop back over to Ashcore.
Belchy, it's crazy that you got to do this. Yeah, so I mean, it's not going to be the best of sessions, but we're having fun. You know. Oh, my ball's still up.
Let's see, look at this. I got it up. now.
Everyone's
great.
been playing pinball today. Oh my god! What this, dude?
Well, they put it. It looks like they put up a couple of
It
5
does seem
millions
like there's a
and 3
bigger
millions.
gap between the flippers than what.
Hey, you
what
know,
I guess we're
sometimes it'd
used
be
to.
like that. You know, what are you gonna do?
You need to collect the PP power.
What's the
Bro.
PP power?
Bro.
Yeah, that's why.
After lunchtime's
Pinstrats-
Godzilla disaster,
Um,
man, I tell you.
Here, let me
Go ahead, son.
go over to.
That person said the.
Let me go over to the
It's
heads
a
up. This
Pokemon
heads up
points.
scene here.
Get up there.
Yeah, with these flipper battles, you know, when we're doing this free for all, that's why we're not, when I do the award, I'm not giving it away to the winner, because as far as overall, like, yeah, some platforms are going to be easier than others. So the person who's going to get a gift card for this is going to be just a random person. But we would like to see, you know, who can put up the top score, and then when you do teams, you can kind of make it to where it's a little more evenly split out who's playing on what platform, so that way a whole team isn't loaded with FX VR players or just AtGames players. But you're totally welcome to play in this. All you gotta do is play and take a picture with the number 20 as your validation code and submit it to iScored using that QR code there. And that's it. This
Get me
is
to
just
go
for fun,
into the
man.
bumpers. Bumpers are tough, though.
But honestly, I think
Get
I
in
said
there.
this even the last tournament.
So I got another extra ball lit.
Yeah,
Try to
some
get it over
some
to
of
my
the
right.
platforms are way easier than others. But I'm telling you, man, there's some people that I know they'll be like, oh, I'm going to play on FX VR because it's easier, and they don't do very well. Like there are people that I know that are just as good as them that are going to play on the 4K and they do a lot better. So, you know, especially in this time format where you only got an hour and a half, man. And unless you're like, the only thing about VPX is that you can go in there and you can actually physically make some of the settings easier. But apart from like that, you know, the game is the game, man. And this is a tough game.
On the Play Store or iOS right now. Zen Pinball World.
Yeah, go for it, Pinstrat.
There we go.
Jabba says, hold my beer, I'm going in.
Take it. Is he going to take it? Is he going to?
And Pinstrat Dan said he was going to play a game. So that'd be great, man. Go ahead. Go for it. Knock it out of the park. If you go in there and you put up 1.5 billion points, we're not gonna be upset.
All right. Let's see. All right, electric chair or full.
Slow it down.
All right, we got a score
That was
from
overwhelming. Okay.
Holly again with 57 million this time. She's
Well, we
pumping
just
it up.
lost that one.
Pumping it up.
Should have just kept it overwhelming. That's okay. It was just going crazy. You can't get it to go up anywhere. I get so like low-key kind of stressed when I can't get the ball to go up the playfield and I just keep banging stuff below and it's like, It's kind of scary. Like you feel like you're gonna drain, and usually I do. But like when it's just banging in the low playfield.
Yeah, this is what I was responding to here. Yeah, it's definitely different and more difficult and less difficult on a bunch of different platforms.
Oh, almost made it up. I didn't realize the ball was coming down. That was like a lucky hit.
No reason why we can't just welcome everybody.
That was a lucky little hit. Okay, I gotta hit it up that red staircase again. That's very hard for me to do, but we are going to...
No shame in trying, Dan.
See what happens.
No shame in trying. That's, you know, you don't know until you try.
Ah! I just want the jackpot and I didn't get it. If I would have got that jackpot, it would have been sick.
Whoop. Okay. That's the thing. Like AtGames streams on Twitch.
I love when the flippers
and
go
I get a
ding,
lot of
and then
ads
click,
on
click.
Twitch.
Like
man,
that's a cool little thing.
But every time I go over to
that's
AtGames, I'm gonna have to make sure that there's no ads.
It's the little things, and that's a little I like that.
Because you guys don't need to see ads, right? All right, ChalataLove got 317, so he's going to be putting in that score, and he will be winning the tournament so far. But I will go ahead and refresh this up.
Okay, let's try it.
Let me go ahead. I'm going to put these drinks in the fridge. I have these.
Are you kidding me? How did it do that?
A little more.
Okay, well we hit that again at least.
Filled that one up, and it wasn't ice cold, man. I like them ice cold. Don't you guys like them ice cold? That's what I've always said. Everybody always goes, "Wait, what's your favorite beer?" You know what my favorite beer is? Cold one. We just got 4 scores in a matter. 4 scores, yeah. All right, Abe Lincoln. We just got 4 scores in a matter of like 20 seconds, and a bunch of new players. So Jay put in a score of 194 million. Good score, Jay.
Nice. Unintentional, but okay.
Mecklenburg Jay puts in a score of 150 million, and he did do. He's playing on an FX VR, and he did do the timer trick. Hey, there's a guy who understands. Yeah, Papa Brad. I see it. I literally got, like I said, we got 4 of them that came in like within like 30 seconds of each other. And here, I just brought yours up right here. Papa Brad, 182 million. Good job, Papa Brad. We got a lot of scores coming in around that little area there. And then Chalata put in his 317, which I believe was the high so far. So we shall see.
Tour the Mansion, 50 million.
So you can see he rounds out the top 3. Top 3 right now. Yeah, Pinstrat Stan was in the chat, Real Creamer. He said this was the last message he sent. He said, sure, he's going to try and get the game in. And Papa Brad, yes, we did get your score. I just put it in. If we go over to Scoaljo's team, you'll be able to see your score. There's your score right there, 182, 239. So you are currently
What are we looking at? Is my timer still
Fifth?
rolling?
currently 5th.
Yeah, my timer's still rolling. What did I do? Oh no, there it is. Okay, cool.
Luckily, I got a timer on the screen for you, Scoaljo.
The most recent time. Get up there. Nice.
Looks like we got some love for Pinstrats
You gonna
Dan
take it?
coming from
Alright,
Real
cool.
Creamer. It's Pinstrats Dan. If you end up streaming Pinstrats, obviously if he's got a channel then he probably plays.
Come on.
You know Pinstrats Dan. If you stream, if you tell me that you're streaming and you send me the URL, now you'd have to send me the
Started that one.
URL in the Discord, right? And my Discord is in the description of this video. You just send it in any of those channels. I can put you on the stream. Like all these players, like Ashcore here, he just sent me he's like, hey, I'm playing. And I just put him in. I just threw it up there.
I'll submit mine here in a second. That's the key to pinball. Always the flashing lights. Yeah, we are trying. Oh, the extra ball was up somehow. Where's it at though? Oh, there it is. It's on the stairs. I don't know if I can get to that.
You gotta hit it from right flipper right here. It's like that.
Oh, I got the extra ball! Daddy, how'd you do that, Daddy?
You can see Ashcore is playing on
Dad, I know.
I'm guessing this is VPX.
Oh,
But he's not playing on Pinball FX or
What's that? All you
AtGames.
do is just
And you know, he's welcome. He's welcome to do that.
tap it in. Just tap it in.
No.
Give it a little tappy. Tap, tap, tap.
Yeah, I do not have Ashcore's Twitch channel on my
No!
description, but he's on Twitch at Twitch TV /
Yeah, that was Dookie.
Ashcore_TV. Go ahead and follow his
No,
channel.
We'll
go ahead
do
and
get
watch
the
his son
extra
play a ball here.
Shoot again.
Oh nope, he's playing his extra ball.
All right. No. Sweet.
Oh no!
Yes, absolutely. Ah, there we go.
And it's like that.
I'm telling
No,
you,
no,
this
no, no.
this game is a straight ball crusher. Dang.
If we're playing Mecha Godzilla game, I was in 3rd place and I defeated the hardest.
Yeah, Pinstrats. Hey, you know, if you like this format, man, hey, you know, we're just having fun here, man, and we're gonna have more of these for
Is it
sure.
okay, Dad?
So, would love to have you. Definitely.
Keep that ball
Streaming.
up there.
Obviously, you're here. I mean, streaming. Yeah, Papa Brad. This is one of the most soul crushing games on any platform. But yes, on the 4K especially when there is lag, it's soul crushing. But
Skill issue.
yeah, if you get over 100 million, you did really good.
Nice. All right. So you locked a ball locked for multi-ball. Oh man, and you did it again!
Did you hear that?
Oh my gosh. Don't tell me, did you get it? No, you didn't get it 3 times.
That power. Oh,
I hate that. I hate this.
The ball's going crazy on him!
I hate this thing.
yeah, the power, it just screws with you.
Oh my god, you got the
He's going to get the multi-ball here.
Look how much point I just got.
20 million! What? No way.
You get the 20 million if you hit the jackpot. He's got to hit the jackpot.
Oh my god. Little dude is tearing it up.
Nope. The power
No,
just
not this
sent
thing.
the ball right down the middle.
Jackpot!
Oh,
Oh, dang it.
you better not. I'm over.
Get in there.
Unfortunately, Scoaljo's camera is a little too
There
far
we
to the
go.
right. We can't see what that
Ooh,
first
that was a
digit
scary
is.
one.
Maybe
Can't
I
believe I
could.
saved
I
that
don't
guy.
think. I think if I go to his screen, yeah, it's just a little too far to the right. You can't see what this number is.
Mushka.
Okay, it was a 3 because now it's a 4. I'm trying to see
All right,
what
we're gonna
score
try
to.
to-
What score Scoaljo at
Oh,
there.
we almost already have it.
Real Creamer says,
right,
if anybody
so
here is not
we're gonna
familiar
try
with Pinstrats Dan, go to his channel and check out his content. So Pinstrats Dan, it was at Pinstrats Dan. So go to youtube.com/@PinstratsDan and you can go out and check out his
Do I need to
content.
fix
I'm
my
not
camera?
too familiar with it, but I'll definitely be going and checking it out after this stream. So there's that. Look at Skull. And now Scoaljo got all distracted because I
That a
told
little
him to
better?
move his
See if
camera.
that'll help.
Oh, I'm sorry, buddy.
Screws me over
I'm
and
sorry,
sends
buddy.
it down the damn center.
All right, we got 2 scores coming in. Guys, and forgive me,
There's
I'm
another
I'm
million,
trying to
if not
willingly
more.
go in here and check every couple minutes. So if it takes a minute for me to update your score, that's just how it goes. Ashcore's son got 27 mil, and then I'm pretty sure
Hate that
Ashcore sent in
stupid
his score
flipper,
as
man.
well right then. No, that was Real Creamer. Real Creamer putting up 262 million, moving into second place. Second place, Real Creamer.
Oh well.
That guy's always sneaking up there.
Tell you, man,
He's
this
very
game will
familiar
get you
with these
cussing
flipper
you.
battles, and he's always
Oh my gosh! Look at
the
that
top.
bullshit.
So the top 3 right now are the 2 on your screen, and Real Creamer. Real Creamer, when are we going to start seeing you play?
Yeah, Scoaljo just.
Bro,
playing.
start streaming on your phone or
Scoaljo
something.
was just putting a little chum
You can
out
do
in
it.
the water there.
I have faith
He's
in
already
you.
at like 500 million. That's what I expected, though. I mean,
Mushka. Get up there. Oh, we didn't get it.
Yeah, Real Creamer, I know. That was one of the hard parts about getting people for Battle of the Streamers. It was just that, some people
I
just
can't get it in there.
did not want
Come on,
to learn.
electric chair.
Not saying they didn't want to learn it. It seemed really intimidating.
It's
to get
so
into
tempting
this.
to go to the multi-ball. Last night I was hitting the multi-ball.
We did
pretty
get some
good.
people that just did it on their
But
phones, man. You can do it on your phone.
Tonight I haven't.
A pretty
been doing
nice
this
little stream. That's why I was hoping Pinball Wizard was going to show up because I'm not sure if he's doing it on his phone, but he's just doing a one vertical.
That's our
He's just
quick
doing a vertical
multi-ball.
stream. And Mad Ben, when he
So I
does
think I
videos,
got
he can do
quick multi-ball
streams.
triggered and do I have the regular multi-ball triggered as well? Waiting
Yeah,
to roll?
Real Creamer. That's like, you know, if you want to really get under my skin, you got to put that in the Discord, and you got to make me look like a complete idiot. I don't even remember who did that. It was nothing against you. It was just really funny. I was like, well, that just makes me feel like I just am doing nothing. All right, so Scoaljo is putting up the #1 score right now. We are not halfway. We are a third of the way through the tournament. We are 30 minutes out of our 90.
Oh, but
He just got a double drain.
Both of them.
A double drain.
Friggin' magnet stole them.
Excuse me. Good bonus.
Oh man. You can take it with you.
It's funny. You can see that it said his high score here was 426 million. It's because the DMD, when you get over 1 billion on this game, it rolls over. It doesn't put the 1 in front of it. So it thinks that
Tunnel hunts.
the DMD thinks his high score from that game on Monday was
Get in
100
there,
million.
So we'll take that.
When it was actually 1.1 billion.
Should give us.
That's actually funny. Because at first I was like, what the hell? It's still 426.
Slow
We
down.
watched him get 1 billion. That's why.
I have no idea what's going on. I feel like I'm doing something good. I haven't looked at my score in a
That
while.
happens sometimes.
I'm bad at that. Like, I get so like zoned in. It's just like, don't drain, that I don't even look at my score like a lot of the time.
I wanted to check
It
in
is
and
a
see
golf
how
club,
she was
'cause he's
doing.
got a
Let's go
golf
back
ball.
to Scoaljo while he's putting up his game. Oh, that was it.
All right, let's
his
go
game
ahead
was
and
already.
upload
His
that
game ended.
score.
I went off and I gave him like the announcer's curse, or whatever you want to call that. I went off his screen for 5 seconds and he lost.
That was a pretty good one. That might be the
But
best
that was
one
a pretty
for the
good
night.
game.
We'll see.
697 million.
Photo here.
Pretty good. Pretty good.
Hold on, just make sure that it says 2 on there. And welcome, folks. This is the
it says 2.
TomatoGrass Flipper Friends Challenge. Me and my son were invited to this awesome pinball tournament. I gotta take the picture here.
Go, man.
He's got quite the V pin set up. Is that a super V pin?
130.
Your turn.
Okay, 130.
I believe iScored sending in a score. I'm refreshing it as we speak.
Right, there we go. Let's get some. Oh, I left a piece of paper up there. Can you get it? Thank you, son.
I call my pinball shoes and I wear them down here, and I'm telling you, they give me almost like, I feel like 6 inches. Like, I don't even need the step that I'm standing on because I'm just as tall in the quote unquote pinball shoes.
What is
Now
she
I
waiting
look
for?
like a
Poster! What the hell?
Did I finish this one? What's going on here?
Oh no, she just said you launched. You gotta launch the ball.
Ooh. I was gonna do the dun dun thing, but then the ball came down.
Actually, would have restarted the multi-ball. I would have stuck in that little orbit there.
Go, man.
That's so funny. Somebody just said they left their paper up there, and I literally said I would do that.
Look, darling.
Let's go ahead and refresh these. It's a little harder on my phone, but if I do the scores on my phone, then we will not get any lag on the stream. So, because you guys can see, I got a brand new Wi-Fi receiver. Boy, this stream's looking pretty good, huh? We don't have any hiccups yet. Knock on wood. All right, there's Scoaljo 697, so that's going to take the lead. Congratulations to Scoaljo for a 697 million point game. iScored put in 43 million.
No, you're down the middle.
iScored goes up to 43.
I'd be so much better if I had a clue what I was doing.
Still on the bottom of this leaderboard here. But if I can, you know what I can do? I can like scroll down. See this? Look at this. See? I can
That guy
scroll
pulling
down.
that little wagon thing.
I'm feeling that they probably haven't put a lot of time, as much time into this game as some of these other people have, like Scoaljo, ChalataLove, even maybe Papa
This is a prime
Brad.
example right here, like
I've
me
probably
playing.
played this game
Of like
more
when
than
you
that.
play a table for the first time, you do like the best that you'll do for like a while. So like in the beginning, I was doing pretty good for me, not knowing what I'm doing, right?
But
And then like now I just can't.
the high
even get
score
close
on
to
this
the scores
tournament
I
is
got,
just
and
for
those
the
scores
glory
weren't even
because
great.
the gift cards are going to a random participant. So far we have, how many people do we have here? The scores. Let's go to the leaderboard.
There we go.
I got 1, 2, 3, 4,
I love
5,
that.
6,
If I could
7,
hit
8,
that
9.
one
We already have
every
10 people playing.
Okay.
I know Jabba's going to put in the score and Dan's going to put in the score. I was hoping we were going to get at least a dozen people.
I have put a total of 5 minutes into this prior to this tournament.
So Holly's not too familiar either. Oh, and then she drained. So let's go back over to the heads up Scoaljo match.
Get up there.
So there was ChalataLove with 283, right? But that was not better than his other score. We still have 51 minutes, guys. You have plenty of time to put in 1 or 2 great games from scratch right now. So don't be afraid to just start a new game if you're struggling right now.
Hey, nice.
Let's go over to ChalataLove and see how he plays.
So at this point tonight, I'm just gonna try to hit.
1.5 billion, 2 billion freaking table game.
And I'll get myself another drink. Hey guys, if you got drinks, now's the time to get them out.
So fucking ridiculous, man. I think I've reached the end of my patience with this damn game.
All right.
Now we're gonna start doing this crap.
So currently, your leaders for the tournament are Scoaljo with 697 million, ChalataLove with 317, Real Creamer with 262, Beckles 2024 with 227 million, Jay with 194 million, Paul Brad with
Why am I hitting
182,
this ball
Mecklenburg Jay with
so
150,
freaking early?
Holly with 57, AtGames with 43, and AtGames' son with 27. But it's anybody's
I'm rushing
game.
my shots.
Just waiting for Ben to pop in at the end and put up a billion.
Oh, you should have went in there, you bastard, you. Brutal. Oh, come on! Get in the freaking hole!
Tunnel Hunt. Tunnel Hunt is fun on this. You gotta hit the chair, you gotta hit the vault like you just hit there, and you gotta hit the graveyard, which is on the right. Where the ball just came out. He's trying to hit the chair right now. You don't have to hit them in any specific order, which you've only, I don't know how much time you got, like 20 seconds to hit them all. I'm going for the right, graveyard.
Oh, you bastard.
That's a brutal,
you should have won.
that's a brutal miss.
That's a bunch of crap. Right. Yeah, I just screwed myself on that one.
Didn't you?
Oh well.
Uh-oh. He's got the extra ball lit. I don't know what for. I think he could, with the 8 bear kicks. You get an extra ball with 8 bear kicks.
Seon sucks.
We're approaching the halfway point of the tournament. Here, let me go back and check my email. I haven't checked that in a couple minutes. We got one score coming in from Papa Brad. Puts up 192 million. Man, didn't move up in the spot, but he is improving his score. 192 million. 192 is still a good game. Like he said, anything over 100 on this is still
I think we're gonna make it there.
So Papa Brad pumps up to 192. Look at how close that is. Papa Brad and Jay.
Brutal, man.
A pressure cooker if I've ever seen one.
Oh. Oh, come on. Jesus, man. Fuck. I hate this table, damn it! See if we can get the extra ball.
Come on. We're still doing okay on time, right? Yes, I still got at least 40 minutes. So my 10-minute warning. Oh, not cool. Ah, damn it. Ugh. Okay, I like getting it there better because I can catch it here, and then catch the other one.
Yeah, when you put the last ball in the chair, you can get all 3 balls because you can get the first ball to get over to the left. I would have let that go, but hey, you know what? You know what?
Unless I.
What do I know? This guy
okay.
smoked me in this.
Okay. All right.
But you could let that first ball go,
No,
and then you get
I
it, and then you can hold that. Oh, just lost it.
Stupid.
You can restart the multi-ball though. Then you can hold all.
Start that
But now he's
multi-ball
only
again.
going to get 2. But now you're going to you would let the first ball dead flip over to the left, from the right to the left flipper, and then you'd hold up the right flipper and catch it on the right one.
Side ripper train for jackpot, but I gotta. There we go.
Let this dead flip.
Ah!
Or I guess you could immediately go for the jackpot shot there. But like here, now you guarantee you're
suck at
holding the
this.
ball, right? Now you can go for the jackpot shot with the right flipper, just like that. And you got to
There's
hit the
that.
vault, just like that, and hit the jackpot again, and he hit it again. Boy, this guy can hit the jackpot shot,
Oh,
and he just let
I
that ball
timed it very well.
go. Look, he would have just had it lined up again. I'll tell you, man, I've learned how to play the multi-balls watching him play.
Thing lock. So
Yeah, you want to
get
dead flip
that.
that.
Hard
But this is
removal?
fine. Oh no, you don't want to do
Late
that.
hit.
Whoops, daisy.
No, it's.
Just immediately come over to a moment where Holly's
Oh man.
going into some bit there.
Oh, I'm not doing anything right now. This is like. Okay. There we go. Get it so it moves around the board a little bit.
Go, man.
Ah, I wanted to go up the stairs. I just like doing that.
Oh boy.
Done.
Womp womp.
Averagely decent.
But I don't think they're having a very good time playing this game. They're going on.
got
These
out
to me these tournaments that TomatoGrass
Dang,
put
man.
on
It's
suck.
taking its toll on my son.
I'm never doing this bull crap again.
Go, man.
Unfortunately, the first tournament you guys
barely
are playing
saved that.
is when we play like one of the hardest games that you can play.
Yay! I got my. Oh, I thought that was a ball lock. Wow, that was pure luck. Lock the ball in the vault. The vault, yeah, that's what's behind. Oh, nope, I didn't get it.
I'm wishing they would get F-14 Tomcat on the
Oh, dang
Pinball
it.
FX and AtGames, because that is on VPX. And it's not a very good
everybody.
version, but we
This
could
is a rough table.
we could do that, and then I
Kudos
could
to
play the
you
real
guys
machine.
that know what you're doing. My son's ready to tap out. Nice shot.
Turn up his volume just
Yeah.
a little bit.
What, yeah,
Okay.
I told you there's real. You can really shake it.
I could probably put a compressor on.
Yeah, it's just really heavy. He thinks this table is light like the regular real table. No, this thing's 340 pounds of muscle.
AtGames' son's not having fun. Hey, you know,
Yeah,
you're not
gonna
always
break
gonna
your
have
arm
fun.
trying to shake
Oh,
this
he's
bad boy.
sure.
He's just flexing.
I'm not flexing.
Oh,
Hey,
hey,
Java
there's the
put in a
most
score.
points.
Java puts in 195 million on Pinball FX VR. He did do the validation too. Good job, Java.
Ball locked. Sweet.
We go over to the leaderboard
Yeah.
here.
Well,
I can
hey,
scroll
you
down
at
a little
least
bit.
got a multi-ball. I haven't gotten a multi-ball yet.
Java, you're in 5th.
I'd have just let it bounce around up there for the rest of the night. I'll be like, sweet, I did something.
I want to know how.
Oh my gosh. What? You wonder what?
I'm gonna try to figure out a glitch.
The electricity was on, and the extra ball came up again. I think that's it.
No, they still got another ball.
Like that.
They still got another ball.
There you go. Trying to show off to the ladies.
No, I'm not.
For sure. Oh, nice shot. There you go.
Tase you, buddy.
Oh.
I can just tell by how fast he's walking away that he's done.
That make you what?
Crazy. What do you say?
The extra ball. Okay, the extra ball went away. I guess I don't get the chance to keep it. All right. Let's see. The back door is open.
It's a good shot there.
Ooh, spicy.
Yeah, he can lock.
No, that's luck. That's pure dad
How many
luck
balls
right
does he
there.
have locked here. You could lock the second one in the swamp too. Did you
Where's-
want to hit the
there's
skill?
the other ball.
You want to hit the skill shot?
Oh, I did
or
it too
do
hard.
that. Or now you're in the hurt locker.
Oh my goodness. Oh, the power's on. The power's on. You know what? Go for it. Well, the AtGames family is on the struggle bus. Choo choo.
Hey,
Can you do
know,
it?
sometimes that's the way it goes.
Choo choo.
I'm nervous. Some of the bigger name guys haven't put. up
So
a score.
Scoaljo just had a 400 million game, but not better than his first. But he still has time to put in another game. We got 40 minutes left. His 1.1 billion was 30 minutes. He's still got time, but he's got time to really put in one more good try. If he doesn't get a good start in the next 5 minutes or so, though, I would tell him
have
to
to
restart.
drain here in order to.
ChalataLove's got a good game going on here. He's only on ball 2. He's got an extra ball. Let me stay here for a minute.
I have to drain here in order to tour the mansion again, I believe.
Oh, that's true. He was on a tour to mansion.
So what I'm going to try to do is get my advanced my multiplier. I'm going to try to get it to 5.
You want your multiplier to be 5 times
before I have to dump
before
this
you draw
ball.
at a minimum. So you go to the left flipper, you
let's
hit it up
try
the
to
bear
do that.
kick, and then you hit the left orbit right here. Just like that. Now he maxed out his multiplier. Now he's good.
And that's pretty
Honestly,
much
now go for
just
multi-ball.
about all I can
He's
do
already got
moving
4 of the letters of greed. What you would go for here, because there's literally nothing else to go for. Go for that multi-ball. You go for the greed shot. I mean, yeah, you can just keep hitting bear kicks and that and grab, but that's not doing anything. You go for the multi-ball here. Maybe he'll hear me.
Yeah, there's nothing else I can do here.
Hey, ChalataLove, go for the multi-ball. Yeah, eventually he's just gonna hit that bookcase by accident, and then it'll
Cool
say
to be able
greed.
to hit that special if I've got to go out.
I'm only gonna be here for another
Almost
minute.
hit
It doesn't look like he's gonna hit the multi-ball shot, guys.
Uh-oh.
Oh, I thought he was gonna get it there. And you can hit the raise. He can still hit the orbits here too, because that's a lit. Those bumpers are lit. So like that shot is worth points there. But you really want to go for the multi-ball here. There's no two ways about it.
I don't want to drain the ball, man. It's
That's
not
why I'm sitting here.
natural.
I'm just gonna go to somebody else, and I'm like, no, I want to watch this. I want to see if he does it.
Go.
The problem is that if he's not, here's the problem. Like in this kind of a tournament format, right? If he's not gonna go for the multi-ball here, and he's just gonna shoot this ball around while he's not really scoring anything, he's wasting time. And this is a time tournament, so you don't want to be doing stuff that's wasting your time. Yeah, Jabba, I understand. Jabba's in the UK, so it's a little late for him to be playing.
There we go. We drained. It's okay. You got to drain. You got to drain.
Well, I'm going to bring that up to him when we get to the
tour the
discussion
mansion again. So
I'm going to be like, bro,
you got a couple
we were
extra
waiting
balls.
for you to start the
That's not
multi-ball
bad.
there, and you
That's not bad.
weren't hitting
I mean,
it. What are you going to do?
Again.
Hey, well, thanks for doing this, Brad. I'm going to check. It reminds me, I will check the leaderboards one more time, just to see if you put in a score before you pieced out. But
That's
no,
such a
man,
hard
it was
shot
great.
from me.
Great that you showed up, man. I'm glad that you're here. We did not get any new scores.
That's all right. So that should
So-
stay lit, though. Am I right?
The thing about this tournament is that once everybody puts in their scores, man, they have to beat them to really want to post another score. So we might not see any more scores.
I
posted.
am. I wonder if I should start a new game.
See, and this is the weird crossroads that you will come to when you're playing in this kind of a format.
Go, man.
You just heard Scoaljo ask himself,
Should I do that again?
should I start another game? Because he can either ride this game out and just keep going. What does he have, like 80 million? It's not even a really big game. Or he can start
There we
over. But then if you start, that's a slippery slope, because if you start over and you can't get to where you are right now in points, you're gonna feel like, man, I had a game there where I actually could have got a lot, and I just threw it away because I wanted to beat it. Now I don't know. That was a good save there. I don't know if he already had an extra ball, if he's on ball iteration 2 of ball 2, or if this is still the first one. That would be good to know.
That's the thing. Where are we at?
But yeah, Papa Brad. Right after this show, guys, go over and
Come on.
hop over to Papa Brad's show. This tournament will end,
I can't
and the
hit that.
show should be over around 8 o'clock, maybe like 8:10. But his Retro Legends show starts at 8 o'clock. So right after this show, go over to Papa Brad's channel and watch his show that he does on Friday nights.
Okay. Well, we'll go ahead and take a tour of the mansion.
So
hard
it
to
looks
turn
like
down 50
Scoaljo is
million
going to play this game. Now, he's not
going
going
for
to
the,
throw it away.
all right, we're gonna
Let's bring up the
try
heads up
to
soon so we can see how ChalataLove
advance
is doing as well.
our multiplier now. Okay. Come on, let's see if we can like it.
Oh, that's the
More
pinball
done.
multi-ball, right? No, that's the bookcase or library one or whatever. Man, like I said, I get so confused. Get up there!
We got a score incoming. Beckles 2024 with 352 million, good enough for a new second place.
Uh-oh.
Hey, there's a guy. Hey, he put up his. I did see that. Look at that. And you guys, I can't bring it up on the screen, but for Christmas I gave away 10 signed magnets with my logo on them, and I signed them and numbered them 1 through 10. He's got I can see he's got number 4 out of 10. That's awesome, man. And he put his
Enough of that
put his
craziness.
score on the screen.
Just get
352
back
million.
to
Good job
trying
for
to tour
Beckles.
the mansion.
So that's good enough for second place right now. So the top 3 is going to be Scoaljo, Beckles, and ChalataLove.
Oh no.
Uh-oh,
What are the odds of me
ChalataLove's in the
hitting
hurt
that
locker
shot
now.
like that right then and there?
So now like what sucks for ChalataLove is like he has to get to the mansion here. Because it's the only
Get up
chance he
there.
has for another extra ball.
Oh, come on. So brutal, man.
I get
I don't think I have
confused,
any
Matt.
extra
I get
balls,
confused. I thought maybe Beckles was you. I'm just confused. Okay, Rebecca put up 352.
That was weird.
I'm sorry, dude. I'm getting confused because in my mind I'm thinking, all right, that's like
God
Beckles.
bless America,
Beckles was
man.
still
Come
Matt, and I thought
on.
Rebecca was gonna put up her own name.
Jesus.
I got confused. Hopefully, no offense taken there.
So
I didn't mean
brutal,
it.
man.
I'm just confused.
You know, there's another one. I mean, I'm better in my score. But
Wait, so
geez,
Matt,
man,
what
these games
did you
are
even put
just-
in a score? Has Matt even put in a score then? Because what did we say
Awful.
your name was going to be? Hey, you're telling me, Real Creamer. I'm about to
keep
go
my
refill
head
my
above
glass.
water over here.
So ChalataLove got ChalataLove got 439 million.
Where was that? Was it there?
I know.
Yeah, there we go.
Hey, you know, you guys brought that upon yourself with all this bull crap. You know, just get your own usernames for crying out loud. I know, I'm just kidding.
795 470.
Yeah, she definitely does. There's no reason to be nervous. Absolutely. He's working on it. So what you're telling me is she's kicking your behind right now. Okay. Well, you know,
All right.
that's why he has to bust my balls about
got
something.
30 minutes,
about
man. We
not
got
calling
30 minutes.
calling his wife a he
So I got
because
time
he
for
can't put up
one
a
more
score.
fucking game.
I'm busting your
One
balls.
more
You
game,
deserve that.
and if I'm lucky,
right? You
I
deserved
can
it.
maybe try to get up there a little higher. Let's
See
try
how
to
Holly's
get
doing.
over 5.
And I'll go refill my drink.
I don't know why it's making that noise. Honestly, I have no idea.
Whoop.
Dude puts you up when you're not paying attention.
Doing something. Well, she only
See?
did 13 million. Let's go over to AtGames.
2025 most reliable.
Nope, AtGames is on an
Dude did have me up. I don't know if he had me up when I stopped.
It would be
Let's
awesome
go back
to
over to
meet you,
Scoaljo.
dude. So,
We'll find somebody playing the game here, for crying out loud. Jesus.
I was hitting that. I was hitting the stairs, the red ramp earlier. And now I can't hit it anymore.
Oh man. We're at 27, just below 28 minutes on the tournament. So if you're looking, and the high score is only 700 million. I would say
Get up
once
there.
it gets down to 25 minutes, you're going to be running that. Now you're running at it. And you don't have enough time to start another game.
I'm slightly
You're
late
looking to
on
get
that.
first. But man, look at the top. Like even if you want to crack a top 5, you don't got to play a very long game. 195 million is not going to take
Oh,
you that long.
What are we looking at? Get in there.
Scoaljo might even be best to
Are
start
you
this
taking
game
it?
over.
All right.
She said I am not in the house. Do not name drop me. That's okay, we got a bunch of mills on that one. That was only ball 1, so. Ah! Does it ever have like a shoot again? Is that thing ever
I
going?
knock over my water mug. Water falls onto the floor, and it just all starts going into
The vent.
air conditioning vent on the floor. My cameras stop working. The DMD starts wigging out. The game did not stop, so the timer for fighting King Ghidorah wore out. Then I managed to get the ball back back onto the table into play. It gave me an extra ball in my shooter's lane and drains out. And so I'm sitting at like 260 million points, which I could have easily have broke a billion. I get my free ball, shoot it, and guess what happens? Oh, drain.
Check the leaderboard.
And that's
Email.
the end.
Dump. Did we get
Thank
any
you
more
for
emails?
playing.
We got one score.
Have a nice day.
We got one score from. Okay, we got ChalataLove's 439 million.
So, yeah.
Good enough for second
So
place.
if you want to see that incident, this is bad. If you want to see that incident, go back to the stream here.
Hey, he's running out of time now, Rebecca. Rebecca, you might have
getting some water.
locked it down.
You can go.
We're all rooting for you.
Go to the lunch Godzilla lunch power hour, and fast forward to like 1 hour and 13 minutes or something. It's either 1 hour 13 or 1 hour 15, and you can see
Oh, I messed up.
everything happens. Murphy's Law takes full effect, and I mean, absolutely nightmare. On the cusp of 1 billion points. My first ever 1 billion points.
I'll make sure I'll add AtGames'
Was an absolute
Twitch channel to my video description on this. That way you guys can go check him out on Twitch.
Wow, there goes my drain. There's nothing we can do about that.
697 or whatever we had earlier is going to be it.
As long as he's got another. Hey, here's the thing. Oh, well, okay, now he's done. I was gonna say he could really do some damage, but now he can't. Now you don't got the firepower.
Nothing.
He had 2 balls.
6
Now
million?
he's only
Are
got
you
1.
kidding me?
He could have just lost it right there. Honestly, he should just start over. You
Yeah.
could get 700 million in 23 minutes. You could do it, but you can't really do it in 20.
9?
Let's check out ChalataLove.
Oh no. Woohoo! Oh no. It's not good. That's not good. Come on. Oh, it's not good. Damn it. How many times is it going to give you a chance to freaking get the freaking ball, man? Well, better now than right before, I guess. I just suck at this game, man. Oh, we got an extra ball there. Alright.
Oh, okay.
Oh, you didn't go, you bastard, you.
Well, Scoaljo's starting. He's starting over. You know, he really could get a decent score.
I'm just going to hit that shot a bunch.
If you did it fast, it could happen. It really shouldn't play it any differently. Just play it. Just play it. See what happens.
Thing actually did something. How about that?
Absolutely terrible.
So
It's weird because
we'll go
like
over
I
all
said,
the
I was just
scores
saying,
right
like
now.
it's easy to do stuff, but then sometimes
So we got Scoaljo in first place with 697. ChalataLove in second with 439. Then Beckles, she has 352 million. And we got Real Creamer with 262. Jabba with 195. Jay 194. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that scramble of scores. Jabba 195. Jay 194. Papa Brad 192. Wow. Then after that, we've got Meckelberg J with 150, Holly with 57, AtGames 43, and AtGames Son with 27 million. So that's how many scores? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. We never got Dan's score. We never got Matt's score. So we actually had 13 people playing, but we just haven't gotten everybody's score yet. Maybe they're waiting until the end. Maybe they'll do a sacro. Well, they'll put the score in with 3 minutes left. I'm not saying that he did that on purpose. It was just funny. What tournament was that? That was the Joust, where he almost won it.
I had fun. Gonna play this more. It's funny. I'm gonna play this more now, right?
I don't remember.
And then I'll play it enough that I'll be like, oh my gosh, remember when I played in the tournament and I got that terrible score? How embarrassing.
I think in the Joust, Sacro got the high score of the tournament, and they almost could have won it, but I think
there's still
20
minutes.
On the
I thought
Red
it said
Knights.
2 minutes, so I was just kind of like, oh,
but
I
the
gotta
Blue
go.
Knights
There's
still
20
won.
minutes left. There's 20 minutes left. I need my pinball shoes. My
See if I can remember who was on the Blue Knights. On the Blue Knights, we had ChalataLove the captain. We had Mikey Yoon, Real Creamer, Holly. Was Beckles over there? And then the Beam, I think the Beamy was red. Man, my memory isn't serving me right, but I just remember that ChalataLove was the captain. And I'm pretty sure Holly was on that team. Holly and Mikey were on that team.
doesn't get me any points. It's just like
that was a fun event.
There you go, little buddy.
That was the first time that we did the old team battle. The next one, we'll do another team battle. But what table do you guys think we should do? I'm thinking
Paw Patrol's still doing good over
the
there.
short list is between Black Rose, Creature from the Black Lagoon. Here, hold on. Let me look. Let me exit this. I'm gonna look on my machine. The only problem with those two games is that they take a really long time. They're really good games. See, like you can't do Thieves or Magic because it just takes way too long. Same thing with Tosan. Taxi, could do Taxi, but that's
skill shot.
Taxi and Elvira and the Party Monsters would be a good one.
Oh, give me 2. That was weird.
And I'm trying to think of games that are across all the platforms.
Up there. Okay, Bizarre.
Attack from Mars. We played the hell out of that game. I'm thinking Black Rose.
Oh, I got an extra ball. Okay.
Creature from the Black Lagoon or Taxi. What do you guys think? Put it in the chat. Here, I'll go ahead and let me put this back up. What do you guys think? You guys think Black Rose, Creature from the Black Lagoon, or Taxi? And we would do a team battle again. Maybe 2 teams, maybe 3 teams. But I think that'll be the next one. I think it would be really fun is to do Black. We already see Medieval Madness. We already did that. We did the Joust. That was the second one. We're not going to do it again. Like I got to do a new table. I mean, we could play it again, but I mean, that's not. I don't think we should do that again. That's old hat. I would like to do Black Rose, and we could do different factions for teams. I don't know though. I'm gonna do what everybody wants to do. I'm not gonna. I know that I'm running the show here, but I'm doing it for you guys. I'm not doing this for myself. I'm doing it because everybody's having fun.
I can't hit anything all of a sudden.
That's what I was responding to here. Meckelberg, were you in the Joust? Okay, okay. He just said he wasn't in that one. Okay, I was gonna say I thought he might have been in that one, but I wasn't sure. Yeah, that was the one right before the last one. So that's only two tournaments ago. So it's like I feel like if it was at the power.
I mean, you have absolutely no luck at all with that stupid magnet. Man.
Yeah, that's brutal. I feel like if I did Medieval Madness again, people would be like, dude, that guy was only going to play 3 games. You know what I mean?
I hate this fucking game.
ChalataLove's not having a good time. Here, let's go over to somebody who probably is having a good time.
The music's going wild right now.
Yeah, Monster Bash. That was the very last one we did. Yeah, because we went on break for a couple months there. Yeah, you did that was probably the only one you did. That was the last one. So the next one, we've done the Getaway.
It takes too long for that multi-ball to come down.
Medieval Madness,
I'm like,
and Monster Bash, and now the Addams Family. So I'm thinking either Creature from the Black Lagoon, Black Rose, maybe Taxi, or Elvira and the Party Monsters. And I wouldn't do Scared Stiff because that's another game. You don't want to do a game where a great game could take over an hour and a half. Even Creature, like, yeah, that one can take a while, but only in very, very, very specific circumstances.
Like, long a period of time.
Are you going to play that game longer than like 40 minutes?
My whole body's like going in. I don't go into shock. My body's like, what are you doing? You're playing too long.
Especially if people are just like trying to if they're going to spam move your car.
No, they don't.
Yeah, you could do that the whole game if you wanted to and play to do that for an hour and a half, but I could beat you in 20 minutes.
It doesn't help that my floor's cement.
Doing
cement floor is
the
brutal out here. But it's a basement. What do you expect?
Well, easy come, easy go on that one.
What's going on, Flower Water Magic? Thank you very much for the follow.
Hey, AtGames and his son are actually getting
How's
above
your Friday
30
night?
million in this game. How about that?
We're just, you know, doing a little friendly TomatoGrass Flipper Friends tournament stuff that me and my son are participating in. It's hasn't been the best for us, but it's all good. It's great just being able to hang out with my son and
Attack from Mars would be a
my
good
family
one.
in general and play some pinball.
It's just, man, that game is so played out.
This is my first multi-ball in Addams Family, and I just drained out my.
I'll mute AtGames for just a second. Attack from Mars will be fun, but like I said, that game was really played out. But also, it's so similar to a Medieval Madness. I mean, it's almost the exact same game, just reskinned. But that is an option too. I would not discount that. So I'll probably put it on my Discord. It'll be. You guys want to do Black Rose, Creature, Taxi, Attack from Mars, or Elvira and the Party Monsters. That's what I'll just do. I'll just ask y'all. You know?
What's your favorite table?
I don't think he's asking me. But I can tell you one thing. If he was asking me, it would be F14 Tomcat, because I actually own it.
I will play any of those tables.
So Holly's just whatever. I'm sure she owns all of them. Those are games that, you know, everybody on the 4K is going to own all of those too. You know what I mean? Maybe not Taxi. That'd be the one that if somebody didn't own it, I would say that one. But that's also one that, you know, probably the least interest. I think it would make for a good tournament because it's such a difficult game. It's the old Williams System 11 game. But
yeah,
it'd be fun.
Go, man.
it's funny he says Taxi because that's literally the only one I don't have.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah,
the power.
I would put money on that's the one that you don't have.
With streaming and stuff, you know.
Well, ChalataLove ended his game.
It sucks when you just do something.
Well, this is going to be the end of the tournament, guys. Let's check to see if we got any scores. I doubt it, but maybe. Oh, AtGames and his son were putting up. We'll go back over there. AtGames and his son were putting up games.
Ooh.
Okay, so we just caught the end. What did they get?
No.
Yeah, it's like 12 minutes left.
Is it really?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Well, give me a second.
Well, actually, like 11 minutes.
Well,
I can't see what they got there.
Let you just play single player then. How about that?
No, you.
No, they're trying to decide who's going to take the last 11 minutes. Well, hurry up, gosh darn it.
So
AtGames got 60.
Picture of this.
I'm going to say, AtGames, you got to give it to your son. Tell him to put the score in. For crying out loud. Oh man, that's funny. Scoaljo doesn't have any more time.
I am very
so it's
close
gonna
to
be
the
Holly and AtGames because I'm pretty sure ChalataLove and Scoaljo are gonna be both done between the two of them. I mean, ChalataLove's still playing, but I mean, it's for nothing anymore. Let's go back to AtGames.
Why is the dog right there? 42, 374. 374, 750. 750. Add photo. Yeah, we're just entering our scores there, so I'm sorry not being that conversative right now, Flower. So I apologize. Post your score. Okay, get that one. And then I gotta take one more picture of it. yeah, I hear you, Tomato.
Hey, Tomato. Wait, can I talk to Tomato for a second?
My name, AtGames K.
I can hear you, but I mean, we're on a lag. You're not gonna be able to join me real time.
Give me a second. 6156.
Pretty sure it's like a 30-second lag too. That's why he's running out of time.
You said the Whopper is the
Well,
best burger.
we're not gonna. We don't care about the Whopper. You hear about the Whopper? I don't care about the Whopper.
I don't know. We've had earthquakes here.
How about that?
earthquakes
How about
here.
the McDonald's CEO with
Feel 'em.
fumbling
I
that
don't need the car
big
falling down
arch
and
thing?
smashing the glass.
That's funny. All right, we got Ash's son with 42 million. Shall approve that. And then we had AtGames. What did he get? 60? 60 million. So Holly, I think he ended up beating you. Holly. Well, she's got time. It's gonna see. Put in the chat. AtGames or Holly? AtGames or Holly? Who's gonna take that crown? Right? Because it's gonna come down to the last game here. Oh no! Yeah. AtGames got 60. Holly's got 57. Look at how close that came. But there's still time. There's still plenty of time, especially for those scores. Here, I can even.
Holly's awful. Then my dog
I can keep it down. I can keep it down there. While we're
Holly
on
talks
Holly's.
too much. Holly talks too much, and my last game is awful.
To achieve the highest safety ratings possible.
Every time I go back over there, I'm on another ad. Well, you guys get the idea. I'll go back up to the top. You get the idea that AtGames is 60, Holly's at 57. So that's what we're looking at as far as the bottom.
Boop, boop. If I wanted
you gotta
to try
get
to
a game
better
going
score,
here.
I would probably just end this one, but we'll just play it out. You can feel the end of the tournament in the air.
I'm rooting for the Holly comeback now.
I can't get anything going.
You got multi-ball. Get a couple jackpots. Oh, come on.
No.
Oh. Take the extra ball. Oh. Oh, nice shot. Uh-oh, here we go, Holly.
Dude, we don't have time for you to run across the screen. We don't have time for you to run across the screen.
Hurry up. Hurry up, thing. I just went over to AtGames.
I'm awful.
And it says he put up his stream ending.
TomatoGrass is all hyped, and he has no idea
Yeah.
that I'm awful.
Holly, I'm trying to, you know, make this interesting here. You get 60 million, it ain't that hard.
Oh my gosh! Are you
that
serious?
sucks. Holly.
Oh,
Holly.
close anyway. Dude.
Well, RTX, I'm sorry. I posted about it on my YouTube. I posted about it on my Discord. I talked about it on the Wizard Room. What else do you want from me? I'm just kidding. But hey, guys, you know, that's probably going to be it. I mean, I guess ChalataLove's playing a little bit. We'll go over to ChalataLove, but Holly's not going to make it happen. Let's see. What's the over under? Now we can just play like the old Las Vegas, garbage time odds bets, right? Music. What's the over under on ChalataLove's game in the last 4 minutes?
The He-Man that I have,
especially now that he went, RTX
VPX standalone.
No problem. And you're a busy guy. You've had a lot going on recently with a lot of new releases.
It's constant loop
and
of the music.
All that stuff. So don't worry about this. Don't worry about this little thing here. Not a problem at all. Especially because there were no signups, so it wasn't like it would have been different if it was like, oh, this was the team one and you didn't show up.
It's a constant loop of like the old.
But yeah, Beckles, that was that's Matt's. That is not Matt. That's Matt's wife.
There it is.
So, or I guess it's his wife, right? Am I screwing up again? Am I saying it's his wife and it's like actually his fiance or his sister? I already screwed up once, RTX. I already said that Beckles was Matt, and they busted my balls in the chat about that. But yeah, she put up a really good game. Matt, okay, I gotta look at the leaderboard. I haven't been looking at my email for a minute there. It's been 4 minutes since I looked at my email. We got one score from Matt. He got 236 million.
Couldn't do that again if I tried.
So it looks like he slipped into 5th place. Got his butt kicked by Rebecca. Yes, she does need to join the league if she's really good. Especially, you know,
just goofing.
I'm not saying that there's a shortage of women, but there's a shortage of women playing really good pinball.
No.
If you're pretty good at pinball, and you're a woman,
of course it's
you should be playing.
Hit it up the bear
and competitively because you can make some noise. So,
oh man, this is bad.
So Matt gets 236 million. And his wife Beckles gets 352. So she gets to rule the roost here for the next day at least under TomatoGrass's guide. She beat you.
And probably
she says what goes for the next 24 hours.
There's no way.
This was fun, guys. We've only got 2.5 minutes left in the tournament. Not much else going to happen.
We'll finish this ball out.
Even if we go back to Holly, I don't even know if she's even playing. Is she even playing?
We are definitely running out of time.
Yeah, you got 2 minutes. You got 2 minutes to get 40 million points. It could happen. You'd have to like get into a multi-ball. You got the multi-ball open, so she has to get into the multi-ball and get 2 of the jackpots. That doesn't take that long, right? Just do that. You got to get in there though. She's got 3-way combo. Okay. Hey, this could happen. Oh my God. Really? Holly?
Yeah.
It looks like Real Creamer had a game and he's running out of time. Yeah, this is what happens in this time format, man. You will come to the crossroads where you're just gonna run out of time. And that happens, you know? So I will go over to the my email, see if I get some emails in here. I know that Real Creamer said that he's draining out, so he's going to put in a score. Jabba put in 199 million. So he improved by 4 million. That's what I was like what I did when we played this on Monday. Bro, I had 573 million, and then I played another game and I had 572 million. It's like I just took all that time and I improved by 1 million points. Yeah, Seance will ruin your game. Seance will definitely ruin your game. All right, let's see if Real Creamer put a score in. Okay. What, am I being loud?
No, I'm just telling you that.
Okay. All right.
She went right to sleep.
Good. All right, guys, we've got 10 seconds left in the tournament. We are in the final 10 seconds. So get those scores in. Thank you very much, RTX. Hey, yeah, guys, if you like this kind of content, and we know that the time is up now, let me go. You guys can't hear this, but in my headphones, it's going dun 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 dun. So I can just go, okay, stop. Okay, tournament over. But I do know that Real Creamer submitted his score. I know at my discretion, I'm gonna let you have it because you put in here you were draining out, and my email actually kind of crapped the bed there for a second, so I'm letting it. It's got to refresh, but yeah. And Ashcore, thank you for joining, man. We had fun watching. We had fun watching you guys. I know that, and I did get yours, Real Creamer, and I got it at 7:56, so it was in time. 595, good enough for the old second place, but was not able to overtake Scoaljo. But like we heard, he was draining out, so he probably could have gotten more. But hey, that's the nature of the tournament, guys. The nature of the tournament is if you run out of time, you run out of time. So the way that it's going to be final is we've got Scoaljo with 697. Here, let me go over to here. Let me just, what I can do is, if you guys end your streams early, it goes to oh, there, that's good enough. All right, we had Scoaljo at 697, Real Creamer at 595, ChalataLove at 439, Beckles at 352, Matt at 236, Jabba at 199, Jay at 198, 194 and 194.8, Papa Brad at 192, Meckleberg, Jay at 150, Ashcore at 60, Holly at 57, that came right down to the wire, and Ashcore's son at 42 million. But guys, this was really fun. So Scoaljo takes the glory. In case you guys were doubting it after Monday, the guy got over $1 billion, then he came in here and he got 700 million. So Scoaljo wins again. Pin strats. I mean, it was too late to submit it, but put it in the chat what you got, because this was all for fun anyways. You know what I mean? Tell us what you got though. But guys, this was fun, wasn't it? What we're gonna do now is Scoaljo and ChalataLove. You guys can bring up that video Ninja link again. I'm going to go in there in about 30 seconds, and while I'm in there, I'm gonna talk about the tournament really quickly and give away that $50 gift card. $50 going out to a random participant of this tournament. So don't you guys go anywhere. All right, guys. This is the conclusion of this tournament. So, in case there was any doubt, Scoaljo was your victor. Scoaljo, you didn't have a speech prepared for the last one. Did you have a speech? Did you take the last couple days and prepare a speech this time? Because you should have known that you were going to win.
No, I wasn't expecting to win. I mean, I know I had a great score, but there's so many good players in this tournament, and chances are I weren't going to win. But I'm glad I did, and it's always fun to play. So thank you guys.
Yeah. Well, of course, and this was super easy going tonight, but another great night of just all y'all playing. Like, we didn't have any hiccups, honestly. Like as far as like jumping around on the streams, like it was pretty easy. Like it was just like I had to set up a couple things like in the middle there, but I was able to do it like behind the scenes and not while like moving stuff all around the screen while you guys were all playing. But no, that was a lot of fun. ChalataLove, you were getting close there, but it was I noticed both of y'all, you both came to that point in the tournament where you're running out of time. What does that feel like, ChalataLove? Like when you get to a point, like how do you decide in your mind, like, am I gonna keep going with this game or should I just restart and do another game?
Well, if it's pretty early, man, I'm restarting, dude. I mean, if I am not getting off to a good run right off the bat, I'm starting over. But when you've got this amount of time, man, I mean, you get a couple of really good games in, and I looked and I got the score that I had, and I had like 30 minutes left, and I'm like, okay, man, I got one more shot to try to do better than that, and it didn't happen. It didn't happen.
ChalataLove, we were watching the game. I might have been your highest score game. You got through the mansion. And then you were sitting, and it was weird because we were sitting, we were watching you, right? And you were at that point when you were done with the mansion, and there was nothing else to do. And I said, he can't hear me, but he needs to go for that multi-ball because you were one shot away from that multi-ball.
Yeah.
I don't know if you knew that. You could have just hit the bookcase and started that. That's what you needed to do. But I was like, if he's not going to do that, he honestly should just drain the ball here because he's spending like 5 or 6 minutes just hitting the ball around and you're not getting any points. That's a weird part of this game, wouldn't you say? That you're kind of like, you were in this limbo state, and now that you can look back on the tournament going like, dude, that was like 6 minutes that you would have rather had that 6 minutes on another on your next attempt rather than just getting 500,000 points here, or 1 million points there. Wouldn't you think?
Yeah, and when I was hitting that ball around and stuff like that, I was just kind of seeing some of the other things, because there was a couple of other things that I was making, like, maybe 5 or 6 million points or something like that. I mean, it wasn't huge points or anything like that was going to make a big difference, but I was trying to. Yeah, I hate draining balls, man. You know how it is playing pinball. And to drain a ball, especially on this table, it just doesn't feel natural, man. It doesn't feel like right for me to do that. So it was hard for me to let that ball go. And when I finally let it go and whatnot, I was like, man, I was one more shot away from the multi-ball. And
that's the one thing in my mind when I play this game. And I think, dude, I only said it in passing when we were talking about it on Monday. I said, once you get done with the mansion and you get through all the rooms again there, the only thing you can really do at that point is go for multi-balls. So and that's like the one thing on my mind. I'm like, okay, that's what you need to go for. So I was like, and I didn't even know that you were at the end of the mansion, and we panned over to you, and you're like, okay, I'm at the end here. There's nothing else I can do. And I was like, okay, well, maybe he's not close to his multi-ball. You had 4 out of the 5 letters. I'm like, bro, like, go get the multi-ball. And it was just like, nope.
Yeah,
hit the orbit. Nope.
I was having a hard time, man. I was having a hard time hitting those shots. I was having a hard time staying consistent with my shots tonight, man. I just was all over the place. It's one of those nights, man.
But hey, no, this was really fun. So without too much more time taken, let's go ahead. Let me bring up the wheel. Okay, I did not have any time to fill this out while we were playing. I probably could have, but do either of you guys have the scoreboard handy?
I do.
I'm just going to start. I mean, I have it on my phone, but I have to look over. So I'm just going to type the names in. We got Scoaljo, Real Creamer.
Yep.
ChalataLove.
Yes, sir.
Beckles.
You want me to read them out to you? Beckles 2024.
Yeah,
you got
as I'm going,
N-
MNO 714.
7. Yeah, Jabba, J,
Jabba.
Papa Brad,
Okay.
and Mecklenburg J,
All right.
Ashcore TV, Holly Sue, and Ash's son.
Hold up. All right, so let's just make sure that we got everybody here. We've got Scoaljo, Real Creamer, ChalataLove, Beckles 2024, MNO 714, Jabba, Jay, Papa Brad, Mecklenburg J, Ashcore TV, Holly Sue, and Ash's son. That look right to you?
Yep.
Yeah. Okay. I think that's right. That was so we had what 12 people? 1, 2, 3, 4,
I think
5,
13,
6,
I think.
7, 8, 9, 10, 11. It was 12. It was 12.
12? Was it
12.
12? Okay.
Cool.
We had another person that said they were going to come in, but they didn't end up showing up. So let me just go through here one more time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay, guys, here we go. So we're going to spin the wheel. So whoever gets this wheel spin is going to get a $50 Amazon card. This is all the participants of the tournament. Good luck.
Good luck.
But no, this was really fun, guys. Thank you so much for Scoaljo. Really? Scoaljo. You know what? That's fitting. You know what? I was going to say, oh, jeez. But you know what? That's fitting. The guy won on Monday. The guy wins today. Oh, I'm a freaking bone. Why don't we do that? Jeez.
Go, Joe.
I appreciate it.
Go, Joe's the winner.
Nobody can argue with that. Okay.
Oh,
so,
man.
Scoaljo, really fun night. Really glad that everybody could show up. Everybody go say congratulations to Scoaljo in the chat. Go over to the description of this stream. You can find ChalataLove's channel, Scoaljo's channel. I'm going to put Ashcore's channel in there, and Holly's channel is in there as well. So everybody who streamed tonight will all be in there. This was a lot of fun. Thank you, too, for tuning in. This Monday, we're going to do that police game and that Zen game, probably. We'll talk about it. We're going to do that in the Wizard Room. Woo-hoo. So, and awesome. In the meantime, and I talked about it when we were doing the we were at the end of the tournament here. What the next Slipper battle is going to be. I want to do a team one again, and it was like we're going to do it. We're going to end up doing a vote on my Discord. It's either going to be Creature from the Black Lagoon, Black Rose, Taxi, Elvira and the Party Monsters, or Attack from Mars. So we'll pick one of those.
Cool.
So think about what you would want to do. I would think Black Rose would be a really good one, but that's just me. You guys know I love that game.
A lot of good choices there. So
because there's other games like like Totan or Theater of Magic, but like those can take really long.
Games,
they're too long, and like even Creature, it can take long, but you can get a really high score in a half hour in that game. Like if you want to spam move your card a whole game, that's your own prerogative, I guess. But I think that's I'll still keep that one in the voting. But think about what you guys want to do. Thank you to ChalataLove. Thank you to Scoaljo. Scoaljo, any last words? Awesome. Congratulations, man! You you won, and you got the money. You got the loot.
Yay! No, I appreciate it. Thanks to everybody for submitting scores. It was awesome. I had a lot of fun. And TomatoGrass, thank you for putting it on. You did a great job as well. So
absolutely. Thank you. Anything else to add, ChalataLove? Did you have fun?
No, I had a blast, man. It's always an honor to be here and playing with you guys, and I look forward to every time we play together, guys. So,
absolutely. Well, thank you too, guys. Don't forget after this, right now, go over to Papa Brad's doing his Retro Legends show. That's why I wanted to try to get this as close to 8 o'clock as possible. I didn't want to run over. He played tonight. Man, there were a lot of scores right around there. I don't know who ended up taking. There was like 3 or 4 scores around that 190 million. I'm not sure who got first. Go back on the stream and figure that out. But guys, thank you so much. Hope to see you guys Monday. And until then, this is TomatoGrass saying peace.
Later, guys.